live on KPRC TV and the KPRC 2 Plus live stream. The news starts now.
Threats of violence at schools across the Houston area disrupting class, sending police scrambling. This morning, the serious consequences some of these kids now face.
Plus, what happens today could end up costing you more when it comes to property taxes ahead. How much more folks in Harris County could be asked to shell out?
And we are counting down to Sunday when the Texans take the field once again. Ahead, the big-name player who may not be able to play and what the backup has to say about it. I want to say good Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sophia Ojeda.
I'm Owen Conflenti. We stay ready, too.
And always.
Stapes in particular, because not only is summer coming to an end, but the tropics are not quite done yet.
No, they're not done yet. And especially September. This is, you know, everybody thinks, oh, the middle of summer, no, the season actually is at its highest right now.
Right.
So we've got a few things out in the Atlantic. Not worried about those. They're fish storms if they happen to develop. But there is a chance next week, and some of the longer range models are getting a little more in line. The problem is, and this happens all the time, you're going to start seeing stuff online, right, on the Facebook, on the Twitter box, and the Google machine and whatnot. Like, do not freak out, okay? Because one, nothing is formed yet, right? So it's difficult for models to form to say where something's going to go if that thing does not exist yet. Does that make sense?
Right, sure.
Yeah. So it's interpreting what it thinks. Anyway, a lot going on with that. We'll explain. I'll tell you what we know, what we don't know, and we'll go from there. First, though, let's talk about your forecast for today. Here it is, hot. It's just going to continue to stay hot most of the day today. We're at 77 right now. Very quiet out there. A lot of dry skies as well expected. We saw one rogue shower yesterday afternoon over towards the Galleria. Flare up around 5 o'clock, I believe it was. Other than that, not much. We're not seeing much here either, right here at the KPRC 2 studios. We've got temperatures ranging anywhere from the low 70s in Conroe to the low 80s as you get down to the coast. Mid 70s around much of the metro. Same thing from the Woodlands, Tomball. Good morning, Bel Air. Y'all are at 78. Pearland as well, and 76 over towards Clear Lake, a little cooler than that, out towards parts of Liberty County. Also seeing some cratering here. Brenham on down to Katy to Columbus, so in and across parts. If you're headed out towards Waller County, just be mindful that we've got some pretty good fog out there. Same thing up towards Tomball, and then moving on down into parts of Wharton County. Elsewhere, everybody's okay. Not much happening on the Storm Tracker 2 live radar. I'll pop it out here for the last hour. We'll zoom this out just a bit. I've got a few showers way offshore south of Rockport there that we'll keep a watch on, but that's it. Very weak sea breeze expected for today, so that's why I'm not going to officially put any rain chances in the forecast, even though we'll once again get up to about 94 with those feels like numbers close to about 100 to 103. Here's the bullseye. This is the development zone we're going to be watching for next week. I'll show you what some of the long-range models are showing and some questions about what exactly will be other players that may have a big determinant on where this eventually ends up. That in your 10-day forecast, Owen, is straight ahead.
All right, boss. We'll see you soon. Thank you for that. 6:02 right now. So classes across the Houston metro area were disrupted Wednesday because of multiple schools facing threats or acts of violence.
Yeah, many students and parents were on edge as school leaders worked to secure campuses. KPRC 2's Rochelle Turner is live in the newsroom with a message from law enforcement this morning. Rochelle, good morning.
Owen, good morning.
Right. Yeah, you're trying to...
And you get both angles.
Wow, that's amazing. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give up on the Galveston camera right now because it just futzed out on me. So I promise it's 7 o'clock with Haley and Amy. Well, I'll show you what it looks like. Anyway, here's what we've got at the KPRC 2 studios. Obviously, a little bit of traffic in and outbound down the Southwest Freeway here, but fog the issue in many spots, including College Station, Tomball, Katy, Columbus, down to El Campo. I think we're going to see that over the next couple of mornings, but no relief from this heat, guys. We're back into the mid-90s through the weekend.
All right, Justin, sounds good. Just before 7, a police officer in Beaumont goes the extra mile for a hungry family. On Sunday, the officer delivered a DoorDash order in place of the delivery driver that he arrested on the way to the home. Turns out the driver had several warrants out for his arrest. The homeowner, though, was surprised and confused when they still got their order, right?
Yeah, and whoever does the background checks was confused about, I'm sorry, what?
Like, hey, Bubba, if you got multiple felonies and warrants out, don't drive DoorDash.
You're hired.
Amy and Haley are next on The Plus.
Hired.